Breaking news coming in. The Ministry of Home Affairs has written to states saying that administrations should promptly take containment measures against the threat of Omicron variant of COVID. Based on own assessment of the situation, states may consider imposing need-based local restrictions to control crowds during festive season. So this practically means that the administrations locally have the power to be able to go ahead and impose need-based local restrictions. So there perhaps could be tiny lockdowns that you would see that would be imposed by local administration. The MHA has gone ahead and told the administrations that they should promptly go ahead and take these containment measures. There is a threat of Omicron variant, as you already know. And based on the local administration's own assessment of the situation, they can go ahead and impose the necessary restrictions and measures that they deem appropriate. So the states have been given the mandate to consider imposing need-based local restrictions to control the crowds. And especially this is happening during the festive season right now. We've got a reporter who's going to be joining us. Kamaljeet is now joining us, getting us the very latest on this. Kamaljeet, you track the MHA. This is a written letter going out to the states on the administrations and how they have the power now to control and contain local areas, perhaps even lockdown for that matter, or take the necessary measures to contain the situation when it comes to large crowds because of the Omicron threat looming large.
As the country is looking down and staring at a possible third wave, the MHA has issued guidelines which will be valid till 31st January 2022. Now, let me tell you what MHA has also said is that as far as containment measures are concerned, if testing shows more than 10% positivity rate, or if there is more than 40% bed occupancy, then containment measures must kick in, which is obviously, as you're talking about, is a tiny lockdown of sorts. But with the poll season kicking in, the festivities of Christmas as well as the New Year's just around, the major concern is about the violation of COVID-19, which has been seen right from across the country, whether we're talking poll-bound states or for that matter, even in the malls. This seems to be a major concern. Now, we know that MHA has been issuing these particular orders. There's also about the Savdhan and Satakta mantra of the Prime Minister talking about testing, treating and tracking all these vaccinations and adherence to COVID-19 norms. Now, we know, and we've been in poll-bound Punjab, not many people are adhering to social distancing or wearing masks, and that now seems to be a key concern. So major violations really happening, even though Punjab is not one of the states which has reported Omicron, but neighbouring states of Chandigarh as well as Haryana have. There have been states like Delhi and Maharashtra who seem to have an increasing number of these cases. So clearly a directive coming in from the MHA as far as Omicron is concerned, that this is a variant of concern, and this and because of its sensitivity as well as its infection rate, this now needs to be watched out for. So we've seen whether it's the night curfew, which has been kicked in by several of the states, or for that matter several other measures taken. It does seem that India could be staring at bigger trouble. We've seen countries like France and the others who have been facing almost 1 lakh cases because India has a larger population, and because of laxity, it may be one of the concerns that things could actually get out of hand. And we've seen in the first and the second phase how people went through problem. Now, is India really prepared, or can we take a caution? Now, there is also the newer challenge, and we know whether it's about vaccination of kids or for that matter vaccination of senior citizens with comorbidities and the frontline workers, all that are actions which have been kicked in by the government, and now it's for the people to really follow. But yes, directives coming from Home Ministry expressing concern over the new variant, which is a concerning one.
That's right. We're getting some more breaking news coming in. We'll have to cut straight across to it. Let's go straight across to the breaking news coming in at this point of time.